Hey guys, Joseph here. Today we're excited to show you how to hardwire install FineVu's latest edition, the all-new FineVu GX1000. The FineVu GX1000 is the successor to the FineVu GX300, their previous flagship model. Now before we begin, go and hit that like and subscribe button to stay up to date on our latest reviews, user guides, and professional installation tips to level up your dashcam experience. Now might be the first time you've heard of the GX1000, and we couldn't wait to tell you more about this 2-channel dashcam that delivers 5 megapixel QHD in front and another 5 megapixel QHD on its rear. Now that's just the beginning. For now, we're going to be showing you how to hardwire install it into the 2019 Mercedes-Benz E450 sedan. Note that if you don't want to use your GX1000's parking mode, you can use the 12-volt power cable and your car's cigarette power socket for a simpler installation. However, this 2-channel QHD would bring you more peace of mind if we activate the parking mode. And if you're installing a dashcam for the very first time, we'd also recommend purchasing an essential BlackboxMyCar installation kit, which will include all the tools you'll ever need. Ready? Let's proceed. Now the first step is to locate your vehicle's fuse box or power source. The fuse panel for this Mercedes-Benz E450 is located in the rear compartment or in the trunk. To access the fuse box, carefully open the tailgate and remove the trunk cover. Now let's prepare the FineVu GX1000's hardwiring kit. For a lot of European vehicles like BMWs, Mercedes, and Volkswagen, the fuse box is actually located in the rear trunk, making the distance between the fuse box to the front dashcam too long for a regular hardwiring kit. Now for that reason, we had to use an extended hardwiring kit. The extended hardwiring kit requires an extra splicing process that we perform in-house in order to extend the length of a hardwiring kit by 13 feet or 7 meters. You can find this product on our website by special order. Now, this hardwiring kit consists of 3 wires: the yellow wire for constant power, the red wire for accessory, and the C wire for the ground bolt. If you're not sure which wire is which, you can always refer to a label on the hardwiring kit. Now what you have to do is take both the red and yellow wires and connect them to their own add fuses with the proper fuse taps. Use a crimp tool or needle nose plier to connect the circuits. Using your fuse panel guide and a circuit tester, locate an ACC and constant fuse slot. When the ignition is turned on, the ACC fuse slot receives power, whereas the constant fuse slot receives power even when the ignition is turned off, as shown here how the tester lights up. Using the fuse puller or pliers, remove the selected fuse from the fuse box and insert it into the bottom row of the fuse tap. This slot supplies power to the existing accessory you're using. Remember, the fuse tap that you choose is dependent on the car that you use, from ATO, Micro 2, Low Profile, and Mini Fuse. Do consult your user manual to find out which one is right for you. And also, make sure the fuse tap you're adding is equal to or lower than the fuse tap you've chosen. That's the number here. For the 2019 Mercedes-Benz E450, we use the Mini Fuse tap. One more thing, we strongly advise you not to use any of the fuse slots used by any of your vehicle's critical components, such as the airbags and engine modules, for safety reasons. Once you're set, it's time to route the cables from the rear trunk along the side trims towards the front camera. Next up, we mount the front camera of the GX1000. Here we place the front camera on the upper part of the windshield for wider view coverage. Make sure that you have wiped your windshield beforehand so that you can easily attach the camera. Remove any marks or smears that may impact your footage video quality too. Now that your front camera is already neatly mounted, it's time to work on the wires. To hide these, remove the cover of your A-pillar. Navigate the wires from behind the airbags and to the front cam and hide the cables neatly to avoid yourself being distracted while you drive. Following the front camera, we'll move on to the rear camera. The next step is to route the cables for the rear. Remove the covers with care using the trim removal tool and run the cable along the car's B and C pillars. Wipe the rear windshield first, as you did with the front camera, before positioning the rear camera at its best angle. Again, the FineVu GX1000's rear camera is a 5 megapixel QHD one, so make sure to position it at its best spot for a cinematic view of the traffic behind you. We position it in the uppermost center of the rear windshield so you can point it down. It is important to note that it should not be installed on the rear defroster grid lines. Now that our cameras are already installed and the wires are well kept, let's go back to the fuse box and clean it up. You can use electrical tape to keep the cables bundled up, then close it and put back the cover. And to see if we successfully hardwired the GX1000, start the car and see if the camera turns on. Once the power has been turned on, a voice notification will be heard. So that's how you hardwire the FineVu GX1000. With this installed, you can now enjoy the parking mode function of this all-new dash cam. This is just one of the best security and safety functions that you can take advantage of. So watch out for our next videos as we dive more into the FineVu GX1000's must-have AI features, including AI damage detection 2.0 and AI temperature monitoring. If you want to do it yourself and need assistance installing your dash cam, please send us your questions and our team will gladly assist you. You can also directly schedule an appointment with our professional installers at the BlackboxMyCar office. Mention this video and receive 15% off your next install. You can also use exclusive YouTube code BBMCTube to take 5% off. Now don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button on your way out to get the latest updates and news on BlackboxMyCar. Thanks for watching.